Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a little secret about Tartarus in Halo 2 that he would not want anybody to know about at all. Because if people found out about this secret, either like the other brutes or even the prophets, or really any other character, it would probably not be good for him. So, Tartarus in Halo 2, we all know him to be basically the chieftain of the brutes. He's the leader of all brutes. He's the highest ranking brute possible at the time, and probably, the most powerful brute too. And despite all that, this little secret about him would change all of that. So, that secret, let's take a look at what it is, and I'll show you guys using this cutscene where he captures Miranda Keyes and Johnson. So, that secret about Tartarus, and I've actually showed this briefly in a previous video a long time ago, but I'm going to elaborate more on it in this video. That secret is that Tartarus is wearing a wig. His mohawk, his beard, all fake. And actually, there's a little bit more to that too that I never covered in the original video. So, like I said, I only mentioned this very briefly before in one video, but for this video we'll be elaborating a little bit more on this. But first of all, why is it a big deal? Why would it be a big deal that Tartarus is wearing a wig? Well, brutes, according to Halo lore, the higher ranking they are, especially like chieftains or, brutes of Tartarus' stature, they would show that by having a mohawk or a beard, and it's a symbol of their status. So the fact that Tartarus has a fake beard and mohawk, well, he's probably going to be looking at someone challenging his power. But from a technical standpoint, why is his mohawk and beard like that? Well, that's because there's actually two versions of Tartarus in Halo 2. The first version is the one that we actually fight during the boss fight. This version of Tartarus does not have a beard that you can shoot off. That's why you probably never noticed that before. You probably shot Tartarus in the head before, but his mohawk did not fly off. The other version of Tartarus here is actually just a regular brute model, but he's a special variant of that brute. It's just a Tartarus variant of the brute model. Everything else about that brute model is the same, though. It's just, when you set it to the Tartarus variant, it looks exactly like Tartarus. Except, the mohawk and the beard, and one more thing I'll show you in a second, can be shot off. The other version is, just Tartarus, no other variant. So, this version of Tartarus, pay very close attention to his mohawk, his beard, and his eyes. See, Tartarus has like the glowing, like orange eyes. So when I shoot off his beard and mohawk, his eyes also come off too. Well, not like in all of his eyes, but like the whole like orange, glowing orange part. So now he doesn't look as menacing anymore without the glowing orange eyes. That means that to make himself look even scarier, not only was he wearing like a wig and a fake, like, strap-on beard or whatever, he was also wearing contacts to make his eyes look scarier. But when all that gets shot off, then, he's got nothing left, and he'd just be like any other ordinary brute. Definitely not a chieftain anymore. But yeah, so Bungie included two versions of the brute. This version that I'm hitting right now is the one you find in boss fights, and the other one you mostly see in cutscenes. Although sometimes in certain cutscenes, it will use the boss fight version of Tartarus. I don't know why Bungie included two versions of Tartarus. They could have just used, the main version. I'm guessing that the main version was made later on in the game, and they started off just by using the brute version of Tartarus, like the standard version, the one that could have the mohawk shot off. But it's I'm not entirely sure if that's like actually the case or not. That's just my best guess. But we really only see that more vulnerable version of Tartarus in cutscenes, never in gameplay. In gameplay, definitely only the full version of Tartarus. So there you guys have it. That's Tartarus' little secret that he doesn't want anyone to know about. But it's also a little interesting fact about Halo 2 where there's two versions of Tartarus. Anyways, hopefully you guys found this video to be interesting. If you did, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments. Anything else you may check out or look into, just let me know in the comments down below. But aside from that, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!